Hey guys, thanks for checking out the podcast. Before we get started, I want to remind you about the very cool bucket list trip I am doing in 2026, the Smitty Learns Irish podcast, where I'm going to do my bucket list, hike Ireland for a year, learn about Irish history, town by town, through the mouths of the pub owners and regulars. Because what's a better way to learn about something you love than to experience it yourself? Patreon.com/we the number 3 Smiths, only $3 a month, and thanks for checking it out. That's why we say pivot, man. As always, start the podcast off with the word of the day. And I always feel like I got to put headphones on. I don't necessarily need them, but they just make me feel like I'm doing a show. Now, here's the thing. I just caught a glance at the word of the day, and I'm completely befuddled. But, the reason I do the word of the day is because I just like to learn things. Learn language. Maybe you like to learn as well. Have some fucking fun with it. Maybe throw the word of the day into the podcast in some productive way. That never happens. But today, as well as the official word of the day, we've got a request for a word of the day. So we'll actually have two. First, let's get into the official word of the day. Man. I'm looking at the pronunciation, but I'm just going to... Jarabe tapatio. That's exactly how to pronounce it. Probably not exactly.
Jarabe tapatio.
Yeah, I really fucked that up, actually. Man. I want to guess. Is that Portuguese, perhaps? Probably not. Meanings and examples. It's Mexican origin. The dance of Mexican origin. What is that called?
Carve tapatio.
Yeah, performed by a couple and consisting of 9 figures and melodies in which the partners often dance facing each other but not touching. There we go. I'm fairly positive that is not going to make it into the podcast in some way, shape, or form. But Walloper might. Matthew dropped a comment on the last podcast from May 15th. And I think Matthew's from Scotland. And he says, word of the day, Walloper, Scottish word. Look it up. All right, Walloper. Let's check that out, shall we? It says it's this is actually the second definition. There are a couple different definitions. It's a noun, a person or thing that wallops. I don't know if that's fucking what Matthew was talking about. It's also Australian slang for a policeman. It's supposed to be Scottish. Hang on a fucking second. Let's just use the Google machine, shall we? Scottish term. Walloper. Walloper. Was Matthew putting that word of the day as a description for me? Because in Scotland, it's a derogatory term for a penis, an idiot, or stupid person. Is that what you're saying, Matt? Am I a walloper? Either way, it's a funny fucking word. I could probably fucking... Also, in Ireland, because I'm learning Irish, in Ireland, it's a cudgel or a shillelagh. No fucking shit, huh? Is a shillelagh stupid according to Scotland? Not according to Scotland. It's not... an official government fucking stance on that word, I'm sure. Anyway, an idiot or stupid person is a walloper, essentially a fucking dick. What the hell? Everything!